Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have a quick review of the 72 amp hour Newsmy power bank. This is a portable power bank. Basically, you can carry it wherever you want. It's got a handy strap here. We're going to take a look at all the attachments it comes with. What is the power output capacity? It does come with a solar panel if you buy the extra package. How does that work? Does the solar panel charge it relatively quickly? We're going to take a look at it. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so like I mentioned, here is the power supply right here. This is the Newsmy 72 milliamp hour 1000. So it is a lot of capacity, basically like 7 standard power banks into one. Now we do have a couple ports that may be different for some people here. It does come with a flashlight if you're using it camping or something. That's always kind of a good feature to have. But you have an input here, which this input can take a car charger, so that's good. That means that you can plug this into your car if your power's out at your house, or even if you're camping, you can charge it up that way. Though with 72,000 milliamp hours, you're probably not gonna run out on a short camping trip. Now, for the output here, you can also charge stuff that requires a cigarette lighter. So basically you plug this in here, and then you have a basically portable car that you can plug any cigarette lighter device into there. I thought that was cool. I hadn't seen that on any other power supplies that I have reviewed. Now up next here, we have the solar cable. So this would go into the input here, and you have standard MC4 connectors to plug into a solar panel. And we will review this soon on how fast this charges, because my actual favorite feature about this device is that it's always showing you how much watts are either going in or going out. So you also have the USB A's and the USB C's. The USB C's are in or out, so that's how you charge the device. But let's charge this hot glue gun right here. And we can immediately see that we are now outputting wattage to this hot glue gun. It's just a USB-C. And that's one of the cool features of this thing, is that you always have full transparency of what it's doing, how much it's exporting and how much it's importing in terms of power. So you also have a nice little high capacity, I believe this is a 65 watt USB-C cube to actually charge the device. And in terms of attachments, that's about it. So let's go ahead and test out the solar panels and see how strong those are. Okay guys, so here is the Newsmy collapsible solar panel. This is 100 watts, so it's basically 5 amps at about 20 volts. We are gonna test that right now. So it unfolds like this, and then you have these little kickstands on the back here that come out and will hold the panel up like this. So let me stick those down. And then inside of the back here, you have your pouch that has all of your cables. So right here is your actual MC4 cables. This is what we're gonna go ahead and plug into the Newsmy power supply right here. But you also have some different converter cables if you wanted to plug this into different devices. So it's nice that those are in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave those in there. So let me zip this back up and stand this back up. I'm gonna make sure that I'm aiming it towards the sun here. Now it is early morning, so we're not going to get the full amount from this panel, but we can still see how easy it is to charge the power bank. So I mentioned the power bank itself here comes with this adapter that just plugs into the input right here, and then you have your MC4 cables right here. Red always goes to red, guys, and black always goes to black. Now let's see how much power this starts to generate. So right now we are generating 52 watts, which is very good, because when I was charging this from the wall, granted I wasn't using the correct charger, but I was only getting 20 watts. So this is charging up right now with this super nice collapsible panel. And that's why this is like the perfect little power bank for going camping or something. Set this up in the morning and you can pretty easily get a full little charge. Now the carrying handles are also nice on this panel as well. So I'm gonna let this just charge up here. Hard to get on screen with the glare. But the one downside with this power supply, guys, or power bank, is that you don't have an AC output. So you can't plug in like a 3-prong standard home outlet. It's only USB and USB-C. So this certainly is not made to run big appliances, but it is definitely made for short camping trips to make sure your phones are charged or your other devices are charged. And it's going to be very easy to keep this device charged being able that you can charge it in the car and with these little panels here. So one last thing I wanted to test here, guys, is while it's charging, are you able to plug in devices? So let's plug this glue gun back in. It does switch to out, but we are still charging. So let's confirm on here. We do have the red charging light. So that's cool as well, that you can charge the device and other devices at the same time. That's a good feature. Definitely check this device out, guys. Pretty cool little power bank. On your way out, check out my solar playlist up here that has a bunch of other power banks and solar panel reviews. See you guys.